Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another patch preview or read-through look at of a Paragon patch that is coming out tomorrow, which is going to be focusing on some new cards and some bug fixes. That's pretty much it. So you can see they are going to introduce 10 new rare cards to the mix. These cards are going to have some passive and active abilities, offering anything from more jungle utility, which is nice. I'm very excited about that. And bringing some new ways for us to interact with our mana and health, pretty much. To changing the way you interact with mana and health. Yeah, pretty much. As well as addressing some hero and gameplay bugs. So yeah, it's version 25.1 release notes. But let's just move on to cards. Weekly card pack is Assassin Ward, Spiked Bone Plate, and Health Token. And here you can see they are these cards. Assassin Ward is some damage, penetration, and lifesteal, I think. And the active is that you can place down a ward, or two, I think it is. Spiked Bone Plate is damage and I think it is physical damage or physical protection. And I think it has a passive of just more protection. I think a health token is just a starter item that gives you more health, 100 health. It's nice to start the game with if you're playing like a character that needs it, or if you personally think you need it, whatever. Alright, let's move on to the new cards then. Beastmaster's Key, rare passive, universal. It's a 3-cost card. It has a passive with its harvester placement time of 3 seconds, 100% health, 100 health. Unique passive, harvester recharges at base, or refresh at base. Unique passive, 50% plus 50% damage bonus to jungle minions. So this is a jungle item that you can get if you're playing a jungle, and you will deal 50% more damage to jungle creeps or minions, which is very nice. So jungling will be more efficient. It hasn't really been a thing since they changed the buff camp timers, and they added a minute to their spawn time in the beginning of the matches, and in my opinion that made it so jungling isn't really too viable, because you're gonna need a lot of help to get those buffs in the beginning when they do spawn, because you're not gonna have your team helping you take that red buff and then maybe take the white camps, and then you can just run off to continue jungling and have that bonus power to actually take on the blue buff, and then get levels, and then when red buff is up again, you're gonna be able to take on that much easier. Right now, if you gonna jungle, you're gonna start off with getting help with white camps, and then maybe spend some time in lane, and then when red buff comes up, you're gonna want to go and take that, but you can't do it by yourself because you're not strong enough. You can, but it's gonna cost you a lot of health and mana, and it's not really worth it. So then you're gonna need your allies to come and help you, and it's just gonna take a lot of time and resources that it's not really worth it, in my opinion. But hopefully this changes stuff, so it's gonna be a lot easier to take jungle camps, which is nice. All right, Font of Rapture, Font of Rapture, rare passive, universal. It's a 5-cost card, so it's a little bit expensive, but it's gonna be that much better, maybe. 1.4 health regen, 0.3 mana regen, 45 crit chance, which is kind of nice. Unique passive health regen will overheal, granting a shield that absorbs damage up to 10% of your max health. Wow, that is good. Yeah. Don't really, you know, it's kind of a Bruiser warrior-esque item or card. Something you'd want to get on Feng Mao maybe, Grux, and Rampage. That health regen would be awesome on him. Plus the shield would be just insane. I wonder what the time is on that though. What you know, like how often it happens. If it does actually happen every second, you know, when you're full health, when you regen, you know, when you should regen mana, you regen a shield instead. That'd be pretty fucking OP in my opinion, but we'll see. Moving on, Tempest Pearl. Rare active order is the affinity here, and it's a 6-cost card, so it's expensive as well. 7.6 energy damage, 22 energy armor. I was gonna say shield, but that's wrong. It's energy armor. Unique active, grants 200 plus 200% move speed to nearby allies for 6 seconds. Has a cooldown of 120 seconds. So it grants plus 200% move speeding. That is a lot. Yeah, that is a real. Either get the fuck out or let's chase these fuckers down and kill them and take some towers. Item right there. I would say it's mainly like a support Bruiser-esque again item or card. I'm sorry. Something you get on a support, or if you're playing like a warrior, Bruiser, fighter, whatever you want to call them, you might want to pick this up. Or obviously, I mean, if you're playing an energy damage dealer and you kind of feel that you need a, you want to have some energy armor in your deck, you could pick this up. It's going to be expensive though, so you need to think about that. Yeah. Anyway, Cast Converter. It's a rare active, or it has a rare active. It's intelligent in the affinity type. And again, it's a 6-cost card, so it's a bit expensive. 75 mana, 2.5% cooldown reduction. And the unique active is consume 100 mana to convert 3 times your mana regen to health regen for 10 seconds. Alright. Consume 100 mana to convert 3 times your mana regen to health regen for 10 seconds. Has a cooldown of 15 seconds. So you take 100 mana and you convert that into 3 times what you have as mana regen to health regen, I'm guessing, for 10 seconds. So it's pretty much it's a health regen boost to boost your health regen 3 times as much of what your mana regen is, pretty much, I guess. I hope it adds to your health regen. It doesn't actually say, but it should. If you already have a lot of health regen and you use that card, it's gonna be, if it doesn't add to your health regen, it's kind of useless. But we're gonna see how that works. Anyway, Blood Catalyst, rare active, affinity, intelligence, intellect. Have I said intelligence? I might have. Intellect. 6 cost. 75 mana, 100 health, unique active. Consume 10% of your current health and convert 1/3 of your health regen to mana regen for 10 seconds. Pretty much, it's the other way around, but not as similar. Instead, it consumes 10% of your current health and converts 1/3 of your health regen to mana regen. So, you know, if you need to have more mana, you can do that if you want to. Hydroverser. Hydroverser. It has a rare passive. It's intellect, and it's 8 cost card. 8 cost. That shit is expensive. It's gonna be good though. 0.3 mana regen, 100 health. Unique passive is gain energy damage equal to 5% of your current mana. That is nice. Yeah, so this is something you could get if you're like, maybe like on an Iggy, where you actually need like a lot of mana. You could possibly get this to convert some of all that mana you're actually building, and converts 5% of that to energy damage. Pretty nice. Might be a bit expensive for my taste, personally. But it's a nice item. Nice card. Yeah. Moving on. Marrow Fangs. It's a rare passive. Wait, does Iggy even have? I don't know Iggy's affinity types, actually. It would just be a nice item on him. Card. Whatever, moving on. Marrow Fangs. Rare. It has a rare passive. Affinity Corruption. And it costs 4 points. 4 lifesteal, 16 physical penetration. Unique passive is while bleeding, on hit basic attacks steal 66 physical armor from targets. While bleeding, on hit with basic attack, steal 66 physical armor from targets. Okay, so while I'm bleeding and I hit someone with my basic auto attacks, I'm gonna steal 66 physical armor from them, I guess. What? I hope that's what they mean. If they don't mean like, if I'm bleeding and I get hit, I steal. It shouldn't be like that though. It shouldn't. Anyway, Stalker's Key. It has a rare passive. It's Affinity Corruption. It costs 3 points. 3-second Harvester placement time. It has 4 lifesteal. Unique passive. Harvester Key recharges at base. Blah blah blah. And unique passive, 50% bonus damage to jungle minions. So it's the same as the. It's not the same. This had 100 health instead. That's Beastmasters, and it was universal, right? Yeah. So that's something everyone can use. This is something you're going to want to pick up on Kalari, pretty much. You know, as an example, because it's a corruption item. Affinity. God. Confusing. I just need to, I'm not in a habit of saying cards instead of items, so. Items has been a thing for so long. Yeah. Anyway, that is pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Then you get the lifesteal as well. So not only are you going to deal more damage, but you're going to get some lifesteal. So again, you're going to take less damage, which is nice. Alright, Stinger's Boost. It has rare passive, Affinity Fury, and it costs 3. 75 mana. Unique passive. While carrying blue buff, you gain plus 19.5 attack speed. Ooh, that is actually really cool that they're doing stuff like that. Like while you're carrying blue buff, you're gonna get more attack speed, which is pretty cool. I like that. That is a fun card. Yeah. All right. Bump Juice has a rare active, Affinity Fury, and it costs 1. Unique active. Instantly restores plus 85 health upon use. Charges refresh at base. Cooldown 15 seconds and it has 2 charges. So it's going to be like an alternative to health potions. Oh god. Sorry. You could possibly get this instead of health potions, or as an add-on to health potions, I guess. If you want to. Seems a little redundant, but whatever you floats your boat. I'm cool with it. Alright, so let's move on to the bug fixes. All heroes. Grim EXE fixed an issue where GTFO was being stopped by various characters' abilities. The ability will no longer be stopped by anything except an enemy hero. I don't really get this. Did his ultimate get stopped by ally abilities as well? Or what? Because here it says that it would no longer be stopped by anything except for enemy heroes. So I don't know. I've not had this issue, so I don't really. It seems like it was stopped by just various characters' abilities. Or do they mean like jungle creeps, or like, I don't know, they don't really have abilities. The Prime Guardian? I don't know. Whatever. Animations for loading in, respawning, and recalls are now active. Cool. In solo versus AI, Grim EXE bots now correctly picks an energy-based deck. It didn't before. Seems cool. Fixed a bug where Grim EXE was twinkling on shadow pads. Twinkling. Alright. Cool. Feng Mao in co-op versus AI and solo versus AI. Bots now correctly deal damage with the Earth Shatter ability. Okay. It could have been that it like shot off to the side or something, maybe when you move, because how the bots actually have like aimbot assist or something. It seems like so it's very possible that it like shifted right in the last second, so like shot to the side, or it just didn't deal the correct damage. I don't know. I don't play too much co-op or solo versus AI, so I can't really discuss the issue. Muriel fixed a bug where reversal of fortune ability was not granting shielded allies bonus health regen. That's a pretty big one, so it's cool that they fixed that. Yeah. Those were not okay. Those are bug fixes all heroes, I guess, and these are just general bug fixes. Red FX on the Prime Orb carrier has been fixed to match the smoke color. Red FX. I always thought it was like pink-ish, wasn't it? I don't know. Fixed a bug in replays where health bar colors were reversed on a PS4. Yeah, I've actually seen someone. I think someone posted a screenshot of that, where their health and mana were kind of reversed. Pretty funny. Fixed a bug which would allow heroes to become stuck inside each other's meshes. Really? They like get stuck in each other, or do they mean where you could put another skin on another hero? I don't know, that seems weird. Fixed a bug for being unable to select certain filters when viewing decks. Alright, cool stuff. Alright, that is done for the day, or for this patch. there's some pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty hyped about some of the new cards, specifically the Stalker Key and JunkyVirus. It's a pretty cool one, and I think the Font of Rapture seems like some pretty cool cards, as well as I mean Beastmaster's Key as well, because it's the same as pretty much the same as Stalker's Key. But yeah, there was some cool shit. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumb it up, subscribe, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that share button and spread the virus. All right. See you next time. Bye.